I am back with another video. Here I am. Alright, so I want to tell y'all something. Y'all may not know it, y'all may know it. If you're ever riding a bicycle, don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but don't do that. So, what I'm doing today is I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be doing some pretty good stuff in here. I feel like it's going to taste pretty good. I think this needs to be deep fried. Well, this ain't yours. I'm still forgetting something. Alright, I got it. And I'm still forgetting something. Alright. Still not warm. Somebody gave me an idea. Because I was talking about smoking a cucumber or deep frying a cucumber. I was talking about doing some kind of food stuff with a cucumber. And I said, no, that probably wouldn't work. And somebody down in the comments said, hey, up here we deep fry cucumbers. We deep fry them whole on a stick like a corn dog and all sorts of other stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But I'm also going to be deep frying a whole bunch of other stuff too, whatever else I can find. So since I'm on my diet, I don't want to use actual breading made out of bread. So instead, I got pork rinds. So I'm crushing these up, throwing them in this bag, and using that Slap Ya Mama there. That's some Cajun seasoning. And hopefully this will turn out pretty good. So I got this crushed up good enough for what I'm doing. Take this, open that up, sprinkle it in there. We'll put quite a bit in there, I feel like. Alright. There we go. Shake that up. There we go. That looks pretty good. Got me a decently sized little cucumber right here. I'm going to peel it because I don't think it being unpeeled would be very satisfying. I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to this deep fried cucumber or not. I have a feeling it would taste pretty good considering so many people know about it. But I ain't never heard nothing about deep frying a cucumber. I always heard that you can't cook a cucumber because it's mainly water and it will just evaporate. But I mean, if people say they're doing it, then I guess they're doing it. I don't know how well this breading's gonna work. I'm thinking I didn't crush it up enough. Never say it's good enough if it ain't good enough. Because I'll tell you what, we are learning the hard way. Oh yeah, get all over that cucumber. Alright, well, you know what? We're going to try a half breaded one. See how this goes. It's a horrible bread. Maybe you're not supposed to bread them. I think the grease just knocked all my breading off. We're gonna leave that in there for a little bit. I'm gonna go wash my hands and come back and show y'all what it did. Alright, so while that is sitting over there getting the love, we can take this little snake gourd right here. I know this is good, we've tried it before. Take him, chop him up into some little disc. That'll be really good deep fried. You know, I just thought of something. I've never tried one of these raw. I just thought of that. I'm gonna try one. Cucumber farts. I don't recommend eating it raw. Like I said, I'm a little scared to try this. I guess I didn't need that. Alright, so my camera died just as soon as I took my first bite, which isn't cool, but that's wow. That is not what I expected. Thank you. Alright, so that was like extremely good, but I gotta go inside and let my camera cool down. It's getting too hot and turning itself off, so I'm definitely gonna come out and make some more of that though. That was really good. Alright y'all, so I got the camera cooled back down, got a new battery put in it. The heat will just zap the battery right out, and it shuts the camera off, and this camera just don't like heat. Turned my grease off before I went in there. It just seemed like a good idea. So let's plug it back in and see what else we can deep fry. And then that little light goes off, it'll be at 400 degrees. So we're gonna walk around and see what else tastes really good deep fried. A noodle bean, some Kentucky pole beans, got Blue Lake bush beans somewhere. Nah. Looking for some peppers, gotta find some peppers. Wanna deep fry a pepper. Ooh. Whoa. Pepper. Alright, so next we got to deep fry some snake gourd, a bean, a noodle bean, and a pepper. Where's it at there? Trying to get to where the camera can see it, but oh, it just went off. That's why I couldn't see it. Anywho, so let's cut this stuff up. Probably not going to egg wash any of this and try to bread it because the breading's just not working out right. Usually does, but it's all a really, really hard pork rind, so it's not going to crush up very well with just my hand. But definitely going to deep fry another cucumber. It's definitely in the plans. So, which one do I want to do first? The pepper. I've already tried the snake gourd, so it's not like I want to try it really bad. Look at all them seeds in there. Try to plant those in the compost somewhere. I know they're not dried out or anything, but it's worth a shot. Because if something for some reason does somehow come up, then woohoo, another pepper plant. I ain't complaining. Alright, so I got this all folded out. I'm gonna just take it and throw it in there. I've had deep fried peppers before too. Still not ready. tomato juice. I think it's ready. Crispy. It may be overcooked. Ooh. It's overcooked. That's a lot better. That got rid of the burnt taste. I'll have to try pepper again. Alright. So with these are your string beans. Boop. I believe it's a string bean. That was weird. I was pulling it off with one finger. Alright. Take this bad boy and throw him in there. Alright, y'all, so I didn't get to show y'all me pulling the bean out because my mom pulled up in the car and started talking to me. But that's alright, because it's done cooking. So I got it cut in half here, kind of letting it cool down, and I'm going to season one half and not season the other half. So we're going to try the not seasoned half first. That is weird. That is really weird. The bean itself on the inside of the plant created some sort of film going all the way around it. Look at this. You can see where I peeled it off at. That's weird. I'm gonna taste it. So apparently that didn't cook all the way. I don't recommend deep frying these. Let's season this bad boy up. That's pretty good. Noodle bean time. It didn't do nothing whenever I dipped it in there. Okay, now it's doing something. That was very weird. It won't take him long. And there's just a big old line going through the whole pot in there, and it's just a big old line of bubbles. Come on. Well. Right, you know what? You know what? You know what? Who's got you now? I do. Like I said, it wasn't going to take him long. He's real thin, so he cooks quick. That ain't too bad. Too much seasoning. Alright. Got myself together. Let's throw some of these in here. I could deep fry a hornworm. I could do that. I got a bigger size noodle bean here. That way I can get more flavor. And I'm going to chop them up into smaller pieces. That way it'll be easier to get him out. A butterfly one. I'm going to season it. Probably wasn't a good idea, but I don't really care. Nah, they can go a little bit longer. Looking at these snake gourds, how you was looking at me. Man, that's a snack. Anyways. Bloop. I'm gonna let that cool down. Let the camera cool down again. I've been out here only about 20 minutes and my camera is already zapped all the way down to 18% and it was at 53. So yeah, I'm gonna unplug this for safety reasons. Probably shouldn't plug it into that. Ooh, I wonder if that makes the table electric. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably doesn't either. But let that cool down, take the camera back in there, let it cool down again. Probably have to pack up here in a little bit because both batteries are dead. Get me some water, show y'all me trying this. It's really hot, it's been in there a minute. Yep, that's good. Alright, so my grease is ready and it's up to temperature, so let's throw these here noodle beans in there. Grease is hot. Are you done? The sooner you get done, the sooner I can taste you. I'm gonna say they're done, but maybe they're not. I left one in there. I'm gonna see what happens if you just leave it in there. That needs to cool down. Hey, that's pretty good. Re-seasoning. Oh yeah. Not exactly sure how to describe its taste. It's like its own thing, so it's like try it on your own. Definitely recommended. Definitely use some Slap Your Mama. You hear that, chicken? You know what that means? That means that this egg is just about as fresh as it gets. this is either going to make a huge mess or it's going to be cooked on the inside. It is not cooked on the inside. But it kind of is, so it's safe. It's like a boiled egg and a fried egg put together. You can do sunny side up eggs where you break it open and the yolk goes everywhere, and that's kind of what's going on in here. And then there's the hard boiled egg. That's what all the white stuff is like. So we're gonna taste it. Yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, it's not as runny as I thought it was. This is perfectly fine to eat. There's nothing wrong with it. It tastes good. It's pretty much just a hard-boiled egg. I know exactly what this needs. That egg was really good. My battery's about to die again. This grease needs to cool down, and so do I. So I'm gonna go inside, and I'm gonna see y'all later. And hopefully, this was a good video, and I'm more than likely gonna do one of these again. Especially if I grow something really cool this next round. It's definitely gonna get deep fried. Everything gets deep fried. I'll deep fry a pig. Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? I'm looking at you. I think you're looking at me. What you looking at me for? What you looking at me for?